believes that all education should be free. And before I go over all of my house's arguments, I would like to address some of the things that my opponent has said. The first thing she has said is education doesn't necessarily mean school, that those two words don't necessarily mean the same thing. Well, I would like to reply to that by saying that non-formal education will not necessarily get you a job. We here are talking about education in a school, in a new university that is formal and accredited and that will allow you to improve your financial situation by finding a job. The second thing that I would like to point out is how she compared education to mineral water in a bottle and free water in the sea. I would like to remind you that seawater is unhealthy, just as free education that is not formal. It's not necessarily good for you because it will not help you get a job, educate yourself more, and could be, in some cases, unreliable. Another thing that I would like to point out is how she said that in some survey that was made up by Washington Post, people preferred luxury products over cheap brands. Well, I would like to point out here that education is something that is necessary to each and every human being, and not some luxury product that people do not need to stay alive or to survive in today's communities that are capitalistic and need you to have a job to be able to pay for your bills. Next up, I would like to talk about the arguments that my teammate has already mentioned. The first one being costly education wastes a lot of potential by students who are brilliant and qualified for certain fields but cannot afford to follow these fields. And the second point that she made was it's more cost effective. It is more cost effective because in a study that was made in 2014, people with high school education or lower made an average income of $500 a week, while people with college education made roughly an average of $1,500 a week. That is roughly 3 times more, aka 3 times more taxes for the government, aka in the long term it's way more effective. POI! No. My third point